Hello. This is the for realsy run of X2. I've done a couple practice runs. Hopefully this one will turn out okay. We'll see though, I suppose.
It's okay through the miracle of editing, even if you don't see it.
I mean, I'm gonna try to do as little editing as possible if I don't want to come across as disingenuous. But yeah, this is X2. It's a game I have some very mixed feelings about. Like, I don't think it's a bad game, but I do think it's overall a step down from X1 personally. But it has its fans, and I'm not gonna say like they're wrong or anything.
Yeah, right here.
Yeah, I know. It's like your favorite X game ever.
Looking ominously at you.
But one thing that was this game's claim to fame back in the day was that it was one of the first games to use, I think it was called the CPS chip or something like that, or CSP chip or something like that. I can't freaking remember what it was called. But basically it lets them do like more wireframe and 3D stuff with the Super Nintendo. Like that X logo you see.
Yep. Don't let people fool you. X2 did it first.
Yeah, it was not in fact X3 that did it first, like what a lot of people think. Child Protective Services chip. Yeah, that's what it's called.
We could use one of those though.
Yeah. Anyway, time to trigger Ryo real quick. There we go. Alright.
Okay, don't forget to make shoot you like your triangle and jump your circle.
I'm not Steve the Liar, thanks.
I'm so mad at him.
But I won't say that this game doesn't have some quality of life improvements from X1, because, like, by the way, Green Biker dude only gets 8-bit sprite. He doesn't get a 16-bit one because fuck him, apparently. Yeah. But, for example, you can now dash immediately at the start of the game. Which
you also
helps.
get more, additional distance, and it introduced the air dash, which, after X3 just kind of became awful.
And also, they changed how the charge shot looks. While I do personally prefer how the X1 one looks, this one is better animated, I will say. Because, like, the X1 full charge shot has, like, 2 frames of animation. So, like...
I think a part of the reason they changed it is because of the Buster upgrade. The second shot is clearly based off this one, so they wanted them to be contiguous. Is that the word?
Contiguous.
That was contiguous.
I don't know. I'm probably wrong. I mispronounce words all the time. While I wouldn't say this stage is as iconic as the highway stage in X1, I do like how it looks, the Reploid Factory.
And it's got a nice theme, too.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Fascism. Oh yeah, this is foreshadowing, by the way.
Yep. You get a taste right now, but later. Florist? What? Grayson had a stroke.
Also one of the few times you approach the boss from above.
True. They do that with Sigma, too.
Also, they put way too much effort into this new sprite, like how it animates and shit.
Yeah. I mean, what even is the purpose of this mech anyway? I mean, they're mass-producing them, you know?
Well, I mean, it has been infected by the Maverick virus, so presumably it's just a war machine now.
Well, I know, like, what was it originally supposed to do, though? Because it looks really, really weird for demolition, you know?
Maybe it was like Gato, like from Chrono Trigger.
No, his design made sense.
Who wants to be Surges?
This is their leader. His name is Megaman X, and
Yeah.
you will always use his full name.
Yeah, no, that's a peculiarity with the script of this game. They always refer to X by his full-ass legal name. It's so weird.
There's one instance where they don't. One.
Those who underestimated him are now nothing but scrap.
Why do you have an accent?
We'll make the same mistake twice. He is powerful, but he is blind to what is happening around him.
Our Mavericks will keep him busy until we are ready.
Yes, how's the plan proceeding?
Collection is proceeding as scheduled. However, we are having problems with the control chip.
We have little time. We must finish construction on schedule. We must hurry.
The violin hit his head. Why does he have an accent?
He was just built that way, bro. What's wrong with
Just looks at Agile. You know that's bullshit.
it? So, one other thing I will give this over X1 is because, like, X1, like, yeah, you can technically start wherever you want, but the game pretty much really wants you to start with Chill Penguin, right? X2, there's like 4 bosses you could reasonably start with, honestly.
Yeah, for an easy trip. And there's nothing stopping you from fighting any of them, really. The only one that's kind of a hard sell is Magna Centipede.
But for the purposes of my routing that I've done, I decided to go the route of the least amount of backtracking, assuming you're decent at the game, right? And so with that, we start with Wire Sponge. Oh, I didn't know that's what that did. Yeah, it turns off the info when you click this.
Yeah.
I did not know that. But yeah, Wire Sponge.
Can't believe that sponge is so light.
Anyway, before we continue, I'm just going to check to make sure the recording is still going. Yeah, it is. Okay, good. Anyway, another reason to start with this level is the first secret's going to be right here.
Cake.
So yeah, free heart tank.
It's like Storm Eagle that way.
Well, Storm Eagle, don't you need to dash off the top to get to it?
Aren't you able to make it with, like, a very tight normal jump just because you're so high up?
Maybe. I've never tried, to be honest with you.
Well, it's hidden in a similar way.
Dang.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah. You technically can, if you're pixel perfect, make the jump from in between here, but I am not that good, so...
It's not worth the gamble anyway.
Yeah.
It's a neat effect. It's a shame it doesn't really do much here, though.
Yeah, it's basically just one of those things where they're like, we want to show off the new chip, you know? Because, like, they can now do stuff like weather effects and transparency and whatnot. I'm getting really unlucky with item drops.
That's fine.
But yeah, I didn't know until recently that you can stand on top of those little sentry turrets.
Yeah, no, they're pretty harmless. Like, this is a cake stage.
Anyway, let's see if I can get the little skip here. Probably not, but... Yeah, I did it! Gummy.
There you go.
Alright. So, Wire Sponge is honestly a pretty simple boss, but his RNG can be really mean to you. So you still gotta kinda be on guard.
You're ready to wiggle.
Yeah.
Another oddity with X2, if you do a dash shot with your lemon, it does more damage.
Well, that's in all the classic X games, actually.
Really?
Yeah, X1 through X3.
Interesting.
Ah, wasn't fast. Ah, damn it. I didn't jump fast enough. But yeah, no, if he decides he wants to spam those vines, he can be a pretty bad fight because he basically ends up just controlling the area on you.
Not being cooperative tonight.
Yeah, no. Fun fact, by the way, even though this is a super move, if you stand right next to him, it doesn't hit you.
Yeah, it's not like the GBA games, the GBC games where they randomize the thunder drops.
Yeah, it's set. But yeah, there you go. He was a bit better that time. My smoothest run was actually during the practice run I did right before this, actually. He was very cooperative, and it made me kind of sad I didn't have the recorder running.
It's alright. With the life you picked up, we're evened out.
Yeah, so... Anyway, Strike Chain. A very useful weapon if you're a speedrunner because it lets you do a lot of cool skips. I am not that talented, so don't expect to see that. It's not happening.
No, it's very finicky in standard play.
Yeah. But yeah, next is Wheel Gator, which we're technically going in weakness order right now, but that's about to change really soon. He's a fight that's arguably easier with the Buster than with his weakness, though, funnily enough.
A little bit, yeah, because if you hit him with Strike Chain, he goes straight underwater.
But there's a good reason we come here as soon as we do. That said, if you're really good at this game, this is the first stage you do for that same reason. But,
it's tight.
Yeah, right here. So, you can technically just dash jump and get there, but it's like pixel perfect.
Yeah, that's not happening.
Anyway, this is where Strike Chain comes in handy, and even then it's kind of tough.
Yeah, it gives you a little extra purchase, but it's still a very tight jump.
Yeah.
The easiest way to... Hey, not bad.
Yeah.
The easiest way to come back is to come back with the dash part, because you can kind of cheese it.
Yeah. Megaman X. Enter the capsule.
That's not tactical light.
This enhancement will modify your X-Buster. With it, you will be able to charge energy in both arms at once. This enables you to shoot a double shot or charge any weapon.
What the heck happened to him?
He had a stroke.
He sounded like Santa Claus before.
Capsule. So, this is arguably the best Buster upgrade in the franchise, actually.
Yeah, it's incredible.
Because you can do that. Like, the second shot pierces invincibility, which is insanely good.
Yeah, so you end up doing about 7 damage per round. It's solid, man.
This is another thing I'll give X2 as well. A lot of the charged versions of the weapons are actually worth the crap in this game.
Yeah, no, X2 has a very good weapon roster.
Anyway, I want to get this. It's a tight jump, though.
Like, in X3, if you look at the weapons, only maybe half are worth using. X4, I mean, why are you using the weapons in the game where you got a Buster that good, you know?
Screw it, I give up. That's a tight jump. Plus 2, there's a better way to fill the sub-tanks later on in the stage.
When they have X5's weapons and you just kind of cry inside.
Yeah. And the next one is just one tornado. Why bother with anything else really?
Yeah, although I would say the charged versions have enough utility to make them relevant.
Okay,
I'd say X1 and X2's...
This is also a skip you can technically do with the strike chain, but it's like pixel perfect and I ain't about that life, so we're gonna come back. Like...
There's death.
Oh, wow. That was finicky. Jesus.
But yeah, I put the weapons in X1 and X2 more or less on par. They're so close you can work with either.
Yeah. There's no reason for me to get that, but you know, why not?
You use a little strike chain.
Just a little strike chain.
Yeah.
Anyway,
So
here's the best place to
up.
farm for sub-tank. Depending on how long this takes, I'll probably do a fast forward right here in editing, but we'll see. Like, and then also too, like the tight jumps that we've brought up a couple times. Like X2 loves its super tight jumps for whatever reason. It's kind of annoying.
I would say Armored Armadillo stage, though, it having a bunch of HP drops is incidental. It's just because the Bat launch drop a ton of life ups, and his stage just happens to be filled with them.
No, I think it was on purpose, especially since the Hadouken is like hidden there. Anyway, this if we were doing the bonus boss, this is where we'd exit, but we don't have them yet. Anyway, check this out. Oh shit.
Well, a little too far.
Anyway, yeah, this is a dead end. It's just the front of the tank. That said,
If
I do
you
like
jump
the
on that, there's
sorry, what?
there's a life there if you like life pickup if you jump there. You already have a max up tank though.
But I do like the general idea, like the aesthetic of the stage, though, where you're on a moving tank that's going through the city.
And then I question, why did they make a tank designed like a giant octopus? Sorry, alligator.
Aesthetic.
Yeah, but what are they trying to say with this?
What did they mean by this?
Yeah, what did they mean by this?
I'm just going to go ahead and use his weakness because even though it makes the fight longer, it will hopefully guarantee that I won't need a sub-tank because I want to save it for later.
If you use the charged version, it still does a good chunk of damage.
Yeah, but yeah, he's arguably the most, like, not the hardest fight, but, like, definitely the longest and most boring.
Yeah, he's invulnerable for most of the match. It's kind of a pain.
That said, though, if you are frame perfect, you can loop him, but, like, again, I ain't about that life. Alex, I cannot frame perfect loop him. I don't know who you think you're talking to, but I assure you I am not that good.
Yeah, we don't bank on maybes or gimmicks when doing recordings.
Yeah, no, we go for the safe option. Unless I want to be funny, then sometimes I do it, but like...
Yeah, and then we point and go, what the hell's wrong with you?
Pretty much. Oh shit. Ah! Okay, now he's starting to throw two, because he's lower on life. And one more will do it.
You know, it's a cute touch that doesn't really come up much, but when he does his charged corkscrew move, he actually ruins the walls, and touching them will hurt you.
What is
Also,
going on?
hi, Nico.
Hi.
It's
How you doing?
recording.
What is... which Megaman is this?
X22, which came out yesterday.
What?
Yeah.
It's retro-styled.
Yeah. This is what we've been waiting for the entirety of, like, what, has it been like 7 years since the last game or something like that?
Yeah, it was pretty good. I mean, it's not like wait 10 years good, but it was pretty good.
I see now why Sigma fell to the hands of Mega Man X. He is quite formidable.
I am not sure our Mavericks can hold him long enough. We may have to intervene. Good talk.
Here, Nico, voice this old man when he starts talking, okay?
Okay.
Dr. Kane, what happened?
A group of mavericks calling themselves
Why did he
the
have a
X-Hunters
Oh, this fits.
who just contacted us.
Oh,
What the hell is
they
that?
changed his color.
Yeah, I don't know why they did that. It's strange.
Greetings. We have all of Zero's parts.
Somehow, how the fuck did you do that?
Well, you kind of left him at Sigma's base because you're kind of compassionless.
They can be yours if you can defeat us. We look forward to meeting you, X.
X-0. Control chip is still stored here. I forgot I messed up the voice. It's not... I doubt it is possible to resurrect him without it. That's the one.
Dr. Kane got that fat lip.
Dr. Kane, I've got to get Zero's parts back. At any cost.
You notice he's doing the eyebrow waggle that Wily used to do?